This FM 104.3. Good to meet
Ghana politics. So, Kwame, I know. Only say Finance Minister every day budget on 15th November. Until we are pay our standing orders now about 3 days interval. Or say you started. So we are 2 days interval. You better call post budget analysis.
Okay.
If we are. Now you started debate now. I think last week Monday. And now conclude debate now. Number conclusion of the debate now. The leaders in the house from both sides. And Dr. Keso Atoba Fosin and the Venerable Messi or say Chairman Sabonsu. I mean it was very good deep debate and
Okay.
We are also Speaker of Parliament or presided over debate on debate TV. So the Obene say Obe determine those who support and also disagree. And to know Obisa question. Obisa question first one.
Namuka say he puts the question.
Yeah. He has to put the question. It's no number obedi can free eyes no voice
there's a mom with tum
yes
and only eyes
no mom the tum no enti no can eyes no ye dede ye tiam so samba no for no but he was not sure because as almost the same and also put a question in BM or some this question in BM
okay
and obisa second one no I can't say office ice no or mom the tomb no or monya.
Tan okay.
No, he said.
And the bro from the eyes have it, okay.
Yeah, or say okay, or no say I think the eyes have it.
Okay.
So say it wasn't certain.
Yeah. But I say.
So I'm a Kofi Boa deputy minority leader. Sorry. Big sir for headcounts per standing order 1132.
So say enka baku to senkatie.
So but oka headcount no according to your deputy leader Afana Marking and also very sharp intelligent lawmaker. Oka say procedure no one follow because one challenge the ruling of the speaker. He should do it properly. But according to speaker, no, office Ama Kofiboa was right because Ono insisted say Ono can say he thinks and say the eyes have it. And if you indulge me, I can
me too.
Me standing order 1132 or say a member may call for head count or division if the opinion of Mr. Speaker on the voice vote is challenged. So Mr. Speaker said he thinks so. Then or say Amakofibua was right say or no a challenge no. But Afana Marking disagreed that it should come up properly with a proper application. The point to make clear no.
Proper application.
Yes. But my understanding of the now Afana Marking canon, if I'm not wrong. Standing order 93.5 a case conduct of Mr. Speaker any superior court of judicature and some persons no can only be challenged on the substantive motion. I don't know whether that was what Afana Marking was referring to. That is, it was supposed to come properly. So 93.5 the conduct of Mr. Speaker, members, the Chief Justice and judges of the Superior Court of Judicature shall not be raised except upon the substantive motion. So that is part of the provision. What I say, Tama NDC 4 years say, Omo reject budget no. The next day I sit here no, it was over 10. And how na do so? Or making a submission, okay, say he quoted the same order 935 no said they will come back on the substantive motion.
Okay.
So that's all my thinking. So when you know Ekosono, then all of a sudden, and then Mr. Speaker, Eka said there should be that head count in Tino. Yanko in terms of register and all that. And now, you leave there's no, well, I say that will amount to a division because coming here, we parliament no almost 3 years now. If you are so they understand the rules, but you better than some of us. You kind rules no.
But I'm not find Juma.
No, I'm talking about deeper understanding. No, so let me compare me to Chairman Sabonsone or Makano. So
of course,
but what I've seen in the house and say the head counts now, if you're no, yes, original that is what I have observed. So head count no, but division there a different procedure, and or that 114 different procedure. No, your names are called. So
one by one.
That's it. But this one, no, it was not. And coming, I say almost can say because any numbers no. Before say you coffee on now we were aware. Say NDC minority side no, it moved 5 anyhow because we knew Senator Sam George at that time now. Or say you take decision and kasano. Not Sam George anyhow. Senator Adma Rollins. Kote Kole, no, ni ho, Mama Yayoga Boko Central, no, ni ho, the Chikwesing, no, ni ho, and Emmanuel, Kojo Adekum in Kwasa South, no, ni ho. So we were convinced, there were numbers not to do what was yet to do. But our leaders also felt, it was maybe Speaker was trying to delay. So, said about minority members, no, ebeba. So, whilst we were there now, hinting me and taking head count, no. We saw that Sam George came. I saw that Sam George came later. So coming, they see all no. But for me, no. Under the Republican Constitution, this Malik Kwekubakon can put me wrong. Under the 8th Parliament, and I who say. You vote on a budget. The principles are underpinning the budget. This is the only time I'm coming. Me, largely no, yeah, not a consensus. So, say because of the near hang parliament, no, the minority per se almost take advantage because coming the budget, for the people, government and I execute on behalf of the people. So it is the people's budget. And the just to look at the principles. And the principles, no, budget, no, pay 3 well, outlining 6 principles are underpinning the 2024 budget. One of them, it provides the pathway towards fiscal consolidation, macroeconomic stability. It's a semo and share. Any, the economy, no, issues like inflation, interest rate, and all that. I bet me, I stabilize it. I met me acquiring. I face no answer. Domestic debt restructuring. It is part of the budget. Kwame, or say.
And say you are scoring political points. No, whilst the people suffer.
That is my worry. Kwame, so I'm saying, say. And no idea, no. Just we needed to approve the budget. We will look at the estimates from every sector of the economy. When you discuss estimates, no, we raise issues before say you buy appropriation. Sika you say you be here no for next year, which is about 259 billion, including interest payment and debt clearance and all that. So why do we do this to ourselves? Budget, and some of the NDC members describe this budget as empty and dysfunctional. Because Wednesday during debate,
any your opinion, maybe almost from Musano margin.
Kwame to former minister, deputy minister for finance, Rickett Hagan.
Rickett Hagan.
On I'll make it that point now. Then Enora At first saying, minority leader, we echo that. How can you describe a budgeter, meaning making provision of 220 million cedis for you at Enchem Etuomo because of the Akosombo, floods? How can you describe 220 million provided said they are in relief packages for them? This same budget essay, government collaborating on secure funding from the International Development Association or the in collaboration with the World Bank. Said we are on this crisis response window. You bet me I settle. You know at Enchem at Tuomo voter reading bono is and baby or how do you say that empty? Come but empty and say next year workers akatua between January and June yet increasing by 23%. Then July to December you're increasing by 25%.
2% according to 25.
Yes. So come how do you say a dysfunctional budget when this is being done? Come budget etua members of parliament car. Etua staff of parliament car. Etua amount for car. And she share to improve upon reporting. Coming, capitation grants. Yeah, this year allocation, next allocation, 84 million. Coming, school feeding program. You're raising it from 99 million to about 1.4 billion. Nina share ya de boa disua. My education committee so. Your budget for this year was 24 billion. Coming, your payment equal 29.5 billion. Almost 30 billion. How do you describe this budget as dysfunctional? You know what I say? Said an animal boy a fast to see Kosro, about 54%. This month, last month or so, about 35.2%. In this budget, we are saying, say, by next year or so, we should be able to do 15%. Come so how? So for me, no, yeah, na a hard yeah, man, the same day, but young nipano. So yeah, well, economic crisis. We all know the challenges that we are going through are buying share to soothe the pains of the people. For me, no, that is fundamental and very important. You say, now you know my is soon. Says sanitary part. 2 was no yen free so. This budget, I say, the VAT on that no Kwame is 0. Is this budget an empty budget? Kwame, is it an empty budget? You see, locally produced prints and also should be 0 rated in terms of VAT. Kwame, so Oka say bia or say bianca ye di we ni we ka I won't contest you because for me no I addition bit me abua ama yenya enshaya beboma omano akwanim but obe describing no in these derogatory terms for me no it has not been fair. Politics there okay so open to me fine me I don't have any points about that because political party biano open say the share or the bano they talk about my to me for me that is fair but my point is that we need to also be fair and objective to ourselves. So now I respect nipa na moto about no me say Kwame you can do whatever you have to do but me have build a robust economy but nipa no kasa meto about here then Jeko Fane he did his best. The economy was doing well. By 2008 we lost the election.
Well, 2008 J. Kufuor was not on the ballot.
But I'm
it could be seen as different.
Kwame, he was not on it. But
the MPP lost collateral. Kufuor lost collateral.
The MPP even profited from the record because first round you no lead.
But your company on the record of J. Kufuor.
Absolutely.
And Nako Pardum so you company on the record of the Nako and J. Kufuor. And Bamia is going to win. Kwame, so the course of parliament, me feel say a idea now make change this for to be and one say I'm very careful because in this parliament obetimi every presidency no but obenya you form minority in the house. And you know say nakopon amfasa manazi in the unlikely events NDC ebe win election. Na say omunya minority members in the house, how can they govern? How can they govern? You say, oh, we are fonts not what you would hear, because be a child. So, and you can say, a man of 17, Yama Nipano Esofa. Me, I don't do that kind of politics. I don't. And I need to say, you have to be very careful. If you say, hey, no matter what you do, say, there your dear, your dear. You only have to do your best and leave the rest to God. So, until now, me no, me feel say, and yet no crazy say, now you need numbers no. You call a damn honor. Now we knew say, omnipa 5 in your.
And I'm Muslim in anyhow.
I think say me as far as I know that na 3. Yeah, no, not yet 3. Yes. Oh no.
Is that not the convenient calculation?
Oh no, the NDC themselves.
An observation.
No, NDC. Mekasa Benadahia for. Waka. Or say that yeah 3. The NDC themselves no. In fact, when you tell me what chamber or no. Amo deputy ship Banda MP Ahmed. Eka say yen call for no 4 nani ho. 4 no Obomunyadin. The 4th person was Tuferu. Or not Tuferu so original.
So Ohobi.
So the end is for no Omunum said almost 2 nominee, but we knew say year 5. So your leaders no fail say ABR na Speaker of Parliament na or delay say the bear I mean the members of the NDC nominee will be there. That is
MP bro Phoebe or yes.
FM 104.3 Good to meet